What's up, YouTube? Uzumaki Khan here. Welcome to my episode 1015 live reaction of the One Piece show. Dudes, find me a better combination. Today's the day my son's gonna be born. He's coming into life, yo. Literally any minute, any hour from now. Same day, One Piece drops. Bam, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, pop. Yeah, boys, I was literally at hospital all day, fam. You know, the funny thing is, like literally about 1:30, I'm like, yo, you know what happens on Saturday, right? She looks at me dead in the eye. She goes, you can't be serious. I go, listen, if I can get someone else here for an hour, would you mind if I go home and watch my One Piece show? And she understood, fam. Yo, fam, talking about a One Piece, I feel like I married the One Piece show. And she goes, go. So if the baby is born 3 to 4, I missed his birth. That's not even funny. That's not even funny, fam. But it's true. If he's born in 3 to 4, I literally missed his birth. It's funny. If he goes big, he goes, Daddy, you were there for all the births of the other children. Why weren't you there for me? I go, son, One Piece was out, yo. Oh, I can't wait, man. Especially knowing about 2 years ago with my other son that he never made it, yo. And like, fam, I remember holding his body in my hands, yo. Worst feeling ever, man. And now knowing how everything's smooth, everything's going. Oh. Best feeling ever, man, honestly. And to top on that, One Piece comes out, yo. Bam! Life is good! I can't wait to hold him, man. Honestly. 2 boys, 2 girls. That's it, yo. I got the 4 youngos. Alhamdulillah, man. That's all I can say, yo. You know what I mean? We plan and God plans, fam. Ain't it? Maybe there is a very reason on why that son was not meant to be born, you get me? We don't see it like that, though. All I know, one thing, yo! Yo! No recap! No recap means banger episode, right? Said, where's the flashback? There, with Yamato and Ace. Ah! He headbutt the floor. Are you dead? Yeah, he died twice. Hey, there he's up. My boy Ace, yo. I fell asleep. You're boring him, Yamato, fam. Do you want to call it a night? I want to call it a night, if you know what I mean, yo. Tell us stories. Give us episodes. Look at the art, fam. Look at the lighting. Luffy. And you were talking about wanting to become Odin again. She loves Odin, fam. Look, I want to become him. No, Yo, look at the light. There, Odin travel record. Man. Everything's in there, man. I never thought I'd meet you one day. She must know so much about you, fam. Odin loved him, man. Is that my father's journal? Man, Odin was such a dude, fam. And that day I picked this up at the river below Odin's castle. Protected it from burning in the castle. I can't imagine. He loved him, fam. You were born on Whitebeard ship there and went on Roger's ship. I do not remember much. He's just a kid, man. Whitebeard, Roger, yeah, the goats. No! I love you, Matto, man. The future is now. I was sure that Ace would have the list of those pirates. But when he died, I recalled something of that night. Tell us, man, show us how they are. It slipped out. It's so good seeing Ace, isn't it? Sabo, and I won't forgive you if you do. He mentioned Sabo even once. So I've barely seen anything. She's missing out on so much, fam. I saw something clearly at that moment. That's what my brother's dream is. Brother's dream is. Hey, Sabo! We gotta set it. BAM! Look at the art style! No! BAM! Let's become stronger and become. Sabo, yo! It's like she's seeing it! Defeat all the others and become the most notorious. Man, look how beautiful this is! Proof of my life. Reject me or despise me. I become a great pirate to show them what I can do. That makes it even more tantalizing. Water! Water! The world's greatest pirate. That motivated him. Odin! Whitebeard! No! No! Luffy? No! Stop! No! Yo, look how beautiful that was! That's a child fantasy? No. No. Too much goats in one picture. You look at the lighting. We won't let anyone else laugh at it. No, look at that. Look at that. We really think he can do it? Zovo too, fam? She's crying. Because she's gonna know about Roger. The woods. Oh, I knew it. What Odin said. Why he written? Roger! Why, man? Only if he stayed alive, man. I hope we can drink with. Look at that. Talking about death. He not knowing he's the one that dies. Look how happy she is, like a child. How about me instead? You and your brother and me. This is evidence! She's gonna be a straw hat! And I have your fingernail or hair clipping. Either one will be fine. Look how beautiful it is. As she mentioned, The same thing what Luffy, because of what Odin written about Roger. The Viva card. So that's how she know he died, innit? The Viva card disappeared. When you really think about it, man, Ace died too early, man. So much left to tell, man. To see. We never made it past time skip, yo. Imagine what Ace would be doing now. There, Yamato. Because he knows he's gonna come back. And he believed it. No! One Piece! Yo, he's writing that shit like Jinbei. Yamato. She's gonna fall, fam. See you again for sure. Now imagine what she went through the moment she knew Ace died. Ain't it? He must have killed her, fam. Of course. They're like best friends, fam. Look how much you got along. There. That was the last. Please show us what you went through. No! It's burning! And she knows! He's doing it again, my foolish son. Red hair's interruption. Red hair's shut. There. No. He would have come back. He would have not waited, fam. It doesn't matter what he clings on to. There. Ace's body just vanished in her hands. The paper there. Look at that. There. No, don't do this. Why did he die, man? He'll never be able. Trapped! Fucked up, man! The agony! Knowing you can't see your friend again! Knowing you can't get to island! Knowing you can't kill your father! What life is that? Yo, Yamato's got it hard, yo. She's destined to be alone. She's not free. Why are you letting them change your heart? No, the journal. More than 20 years into the future. Luffy, Straw Hats. There she remembered. Go home, Yamato. No! They're the next ever. I'll be waiting for you. God! Tell me you don't love Yamato more after this flashback! Just keep it. Goto! Fighting a father! Yes, Yamato, I'm holding you. No! No! Yo! In the newspaper later. She came to know everything. The truth. And his brother was really making a name as a pirate. She knew Ace will one day come here. Luffy, sorry. It was destiny to go to his son. Ain't it? The Poneglyph. Lo, more than 20 years into the future. Kid! So, it's happening now! That's it now! Luffy! That's it now, right? The whole day! Not just Zoro! Not just Zoro and Luffy? I think Kid. The One Piece. Killer. Contend for it. No! It's time! It's time! It's time! Killer. Boys! I know how you feel. Killer Kid versus Mom! Kaido! Zoro! Oh! No! Boys, what's happening? Where's Luffy? There? He's gone. No. He's here. They're holding. The only one to hurt him. You got on strong enough to reopen this. Fam. They... Boy! It's time! It's time! Handing it over. More than 20 years. No! Boys! Yo, dudes, wholeheartedly, I apologize, man. My flipping camera dropped behind the table. I never touched the camera. I don't know how it dropped. Dudes, we're going back. I feel like a minute. We're on 17:19, boys, before Luffy punches the thing. Okay, 17 minutes, 19 seconds. Come on, pop. Fam, it's the whole crew versus two of the uncles. He punches it. When Luffy was walking, boys, that's when the camera dropped. Odin's traveled more than 20 years into the future. They're here. Look at the art. Look at it. Boys! No! Look at the art style! Guys! Fuck! This is too good to be true! This don't feel like a fucking normal One Piece episode! He's gonna do something reckless, isn't he? Dave's over. He is, isn't he? The Luffy's gonna try hitting him. shaking! Look at the heart! Look at the heart! Look at the heart! You don't know, Luffy. He's gonna hit him. I guarantee you. Come on. Boys! Look at that! Luffy looks like a fucking adult! No. Like they're all still there. They're all on the verge of death. Thank you. No, look at the transition. He did promise him he'll liberate Wano. No! At least you came! Guys! No! Zoro's gonna go, yo! They look at the blood. Can you carry the land of Wano on your back? It's my friend's country. The man that traveled with old. Is he gonna die? No, took him away. No! Run! Oh, this time I was... Is that showing everything they went through? Look how beautiful this is. The fire rebellion is extinguished. No! No! It's gonna finish him. Deserves to be laughed at as they die. No! Look at the fucking veins! Boys! God! Collaborate! Damn! Fuck! Greatest episode! Don't fuck with my captain! Crying. Kaido got hurt. I can't believe you got knocked down. Say it! My God! Best episode! Fuck did we just watch? What was my title last episode? Someone tell me! Luffy and Zoro versus Kaido and Mom. We're not getting that! Bam! Episode 1000 was nothing like this! We're gonna read the manga chapter! Bam! We're getting Kid! Killer! Law! Zoro! You seen Zoro when he held onto his blade? Like any minute he was gonna erupt! What the fuck did I just watch? What? One sec. You know, every time I feel like I'm this close to switching to manga, I feel like Toei slaps me in the face. Says, Khan, are you stupid? There's a reason you stick with anime for this long. This is the very reason. Look at the way Luffy was walking to Mama Kaido. And when the narrator here with Yamato and Mononosuke, more than 20 years into the future, then you see Luffy walk. Boys, this is the greatest One Piece episode ever. Look at the heart. If I die. No! Kid! Luffy! We're gonna fight our two uncles! Let me see the hit what Luffy gives. I'm sorry to my I'll be in the hospital, fam! Why is the door always safe? Look at the way they show the whole of Wano. And everything behind that hit. Look how beautiful that was done, boys. And everyone's hardship, everyone's tears, the troublesome they went through was all giving Luffy that hit. That 20 years ago, the day Odin got killed by Kaido, this country came to a standstill. No one in this world deserves to be laughed at as they die. A stranger's not allowed to save this country. Oh! So this was a chapter 1000. This was a chapter 1000, boys. Look at the music they pull on. Come. No, rock! Is it me, boys? Or the whole punch look like a devil fruit? Like if you go back, boys, didn't it look like a devil fruit with the way you hit it? Wait, or am I tripping? I want to bring Kaido down. There, at 22:11. Can you imagine, boys, honestly speaking, One Piece had the art and animation of this caliber throughout every episode? Toei will be bankrupt, safe to say, but can you just imagine how some of the scenes will look? I mean, like, fam, it's impossible, but I mean, one can only hope, right? There, look at that, boys. At 22:21, pause it. Don't the whole attack look like a devil fruit? It doesn't it? Or am I just tripping and just seeing flames and thinking that? But it does kind of look like a devil fruit, innit? The red rock One Piece episode. Boys, I'm gonna do that separate chapter. I'll upload it separately, like on Patreon first. I'll do it, boys. I gotta go, you know, fam. It's already past 4, and fam, don't want to miss the birth of the baby, fam. But boys, fam, text. Oh, okay, boys. Man, no, wait. Oh, it's almost time. But okay, dudes, what I mentioned about the beginning of the video about so it might take a few days or so before I'll continue uploading videos on Patreon, fam. The whole fact I'm see my kid's gonna be born sometime today, and obviously gonna take things to a little to settle. But other than that, I'll continue soon as things are settled, like a few days. Things will be back to normal, boys. I love you, dudes. One Piece's best episode. Tell me I'm wrong. I love you, dudes. Okay, dudes, man, I really shouldn't even address this issue, man. Like anyone with half a brain cell would know. But fam, the tweet I seen, I feel like I can't help but talk about it. There might be someone that might think, hold on, it's true. And the tweet was about like how this man's prioritizing anime, One Piece, over his children, and that his children are better off not with him, in a sense. I mean, like, I can't put it in words, boys, what my kids mean to me. Like, fam, so many times throughout the 10 years of being on YouTube, that even though my eldest daughter is flipping 6, but I mean, like, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, fam. Again, so many times I've thought about quitting, stopping, but not other than, I mean, the only reason is because of my kids. There's so much issues. I have 2 kids that suffer with disabilities, fam. You get me? And I thought it was impossible to cope with YouTube, and that, you get me? So many times I thought like, yo, Khan, you better off quitting. But you know, the grace of God, things got better. You get me? I coped so I could continue this. So people having this thought in their head that this man is prioritizing One Piece over his child. I shouldn't even address this, man. I thought the days of people just being stupid are gone. Like, who remembers Double for Anime, fam? Like, years ago when he said, personally to me, Khan, you should apologize over some lunatic Muslim other side of the planet. I live in England. That dude from somewhere around the world doing something stupid, he goes to me, yo, fam, apologize. Fam, I don't know him. Why should I apologize? But, like, I thought them days are gone. But fam, people are just, I feel like it's because I specifically love One Piece. I have to believe it's that. There's no way people can be this dumb. Okay, dudes, like, okay, now my son's been born for a few days now. The day One Piece came out. Okay, boys, hear me out. You know, that day I was in hospital, you get me, with the missus, fam. I mean, I shouldn't even have to, I feel stupid even saying it, but I feel like I got to. There might be someone that genuinely believes I would choose something like anime, a video game, over my family. Okay, and throughout the whole day, the missus wanted me at home, because when my third child was born, which was a boy, I weren't there because she wanted a woman there, because when I was there for the first 2 girls, she kind of, I never really helped, because like, fam, that's my first time, you get me? And she wanted a woman there with experience that can help her, tell her what to do, you get me? So for my third son's birth, I weren't there. And my other son, after that never made it, you get me? Like, you know, it is what it is, man, you know, heartbreaking. And my other son, I was there throughout the whole day. Mrs. like, yo, fam, go home, let me call my sister. You get me? So then I brought up One Piece. I go, fam, it's Saturday, right? Trying to lighten up the mood, because, you know, when a woman gives birth, ain't a flipping pleasant sight. You get me? So when I mention One Piece, she goes, you can't be serious. Then I go, okay, we make a deal. Let me call someone. She got over the moon. She goes, okay, yo, fam, go. You get me? I go, okay, after I finish One Piece, I'll go back. And, you know, there's some people out there, fam, that mustn't know how it is for a woman to give birth. Like, do you feel like it's, do you think it's like going to the toilet, fam, and just letting one out and the baby's out? Do you know it takes days? It could take days, fam. Man, I've seen 3 or 4, to be honest, kids get born, and it never happened on the same day. It literally happened a day after. So I know the length it takes. You know what I mean? It's all about dilating, and I don't want to get into details, man. Anyone with half a brain cell to search up on Google, you will know a baby just don't come out. It takes time. You get me? So I went, obviously, live reacted to the greatest anime episode of all time, fam. You get me? And then I went back. Everything was still normal. Then obviously it happened a lot later. And guess what? I weren't there because, fam, because of COVID rules, only one person can be there. And that was her beloved one. You get me? I don't have to go into details. I don't feel like I have to. You get me? So when the baby is born, like 2 minutes after, when she left the room, I came into the room and held my son. You get me? So for people to even think that I would choose, fam, like, it's unbelievable, man. Like, fam, if there was no one there, like, fam, no relative to help her, you really think I would go home and watch whatever, play whatever? You really think I would do that? You know, it's because of people like yous. Like, I'm not saying everyone that's watching this. To the specific individuals that's done that tweet, someone called One Piece Defender or something. Do you really? Just because of tweets like that, why people? I got thick ass skin, man. People came up to me in real life with my daughters and spoiled One Piece for me when I was with my daughters, so I can't hack it. But there's some people out there, fam, that when they see tweets like that, like, it leads to suicide. Believe it or not, goats like Etika would still be alive if it wasn't. I know he had like a mental illness, but it's tweets that egg it on. So you know, when people say, like, when you got something bad to say, just keep it to yourself, fam. There's no need to mention it. When people see it, it's like words kill, fam. Like, you know, when someone hits you physically, that shit heals. But you know, words, like, it bothers people, fam. You get me? So some people cannot get over it. So, like, dude, just chill out, man. Like, yo. And I can't help, but, I mean, there's One Piece Defender. Don't you defend One Piece, then? You get me? But, I mean, why else would you say that? Like, prioritize son over... No, what? Fam, you don't understand what my flipping wife means to me. Fam, this house got 3 rooms, fam. I've got 4 children. So fam, like, logically speaking, it's impossible for me to have this room, right? Because of my wife, that this room's like, I have it. Man, obviously I'm not going into too much detail, fam. But there's some sacrifices made. You get me? So, I mean, my wife means the world to me. My children mean the world to me. Anyone watching my live reaction to Gintama, fam, the Benizakura movie, believe it or not, after that live after that movie, I was contemplating stopping live reacting after it, because the whole fact that I heard my daughter cry upstairs, and I just, a guilt part in my head was like, yo, Khan, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you should be with them. The fact of that they're crying and I never heard it until she came downstairs bothered me like mad. You get me, fam? Like, it is ridiculous, man. People need to chill out, yo. But I thought I'd just mention this. I won't mention something like this ever again, man. You get me? But like I said, man, I've been on YouTube since 2013, man. Like, live reactions, video games, started with reviews. And I'll continue doing it. Like, you know, as long as there's love in my heart for what I do, I'll continue doing it. But people seeing stupid tweets like that, and there was so much likes, like, people were believing it. Nothing in this world, man. I'll stand in front of a double-decker bus for my kids. You know what I mean, fam? Like, my kids mean the world to me, fam. Honestly. And they suffer with disabilities, 2 of them, yo. You get me? And we know, I'm not just comparing anime to this, but you know, when someone suffers more, your love for them increases. You get me? It's natural. Why do we love certain characters in anime so much? One that suffer. Because you can relate, in a sense. When someone has nothing, you tend to love them more. You get me? And I know my kids that suffer a lot. People might not see it, innit? Because it's personal life. You guys are not meant to see it, but you guys are meant to understand. Anyway, boys, I thought I had to add this part at the end of the One Piece video. Was there a chance of the baby being born while I'm here? Yeah, there's a chance. But, fam, I couldn't be in the room anyway, because, fam, she would have preferred someone else there. So regardless, I would have seen the baby later anyway. Because I made her day by me not being there. Because believe it or not, when the doors are born, I was literally a pain in the room. I didn't know what to do, fam. You get me? But yeah, boys, like I said, you got something negative to say, just keep it to yourself, man. Like, fam, people literally, like, it eggs people on to do crazy stuff, man. Trust me, man. But like I said, I got thick ass skin. People have like spoiled One Piece for me in real life, man. With my daughters, fam. Only reason I held it back was literally because I'm meant to be a role model to my daughters. You get me? If they see me being like a lunatic and fighting and swearing, then go, what kind of dad is he? So I've remained quiet, sat down, holding the pram, and just tried ignoring it. But obviously I couldn't. They mentioned everything about Sabo, Gear 4, and whatnot. But anyway, boys, I know it's not majority of you guys. I know 98% of you dudes like literally understand a father, fam. What kind of father does not love his children, fam? You get me? And I feel like there's certain people that want to hate on One Piece so bad, and they find someone that loves One Piece. Like, oh man, it's time to ridicule him. Time to say that, yo, fam, this man prefers anime over his children. Like, I feel like if the same thing happened with another anime and next anime fan base would have jumped on it, yo fam, you could love what you want, yo, it's all good, man. Shippuden was my favorite thing ever until flipping Pink's flashback came into existence, man. Till I witnessed it. You get me? I love One Piece. Yo. Like, it shouldn't affect people. Like, yo, you could love what you want, man. You still could be like best friends, yo. It's cool, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, boys, I mean, like, yo, and also, dudes, can people, if they please, not use the footage that I use? Like I said, for this year, I'm trying to push Patreon, like, use it more. You get me? And so I'm saying, please, boys. And I've seen some, like, an email on certain channels, and I gave them emails, and they politely said, yo, Khan, like, we won't use it now. Some people that don't, you get me? And, like, some mods that leave messages, but apparently the messages don't go on the videos. Please, boys, if you can not use the footage, fam, I'll appreciate it. And also with One Piece show, like, every time I live react to it, I'll upload it a few days later, like 2-3 days max. You get me, boys? And like I said, there'll be nothing cut out other than the manga chapter, like the episode I watched. I tend to do that. I done 1,000 yesterday on Patreon, fam. But like I said, with the footages, the anime reaction, nothing will be edited in any sense. Like, if it's 25 minutes, I'll do it on Patreon. It's 25 minutes on YouTube. But anyway, boys, like I said, dudes, man, like, use your head, yo, man. Like, don't jump to some crazy conclusions like that, fam. Yo, my children are the world, fam. You know what I mean? Literally, I love you, boys. Take care, fam.